All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great. What's day? Wednesday, man. It's Hump Day, man. I had a doctor visit. Everything's going well after the surgery, so that's always a plus in my book. Um, but one thing I have been able to do a lot today, and I started yesterday. I really initially thought I was gonna be able to get through this whole cowboy documentary. Yesterday, oh my God, it's just so many things happened. Barely got to the third episode, well, the second episode, honestly. But today, man, I've been watching some. But you know what I realized when I'm looking at this? First of all, let me say this, man. Love or hate the Cowboys, but if you love football, just watching old clips of, man, how intense it was, man. Like, how, man, you talk about cheap shots. You talking about people be on the ground, they just throwing them. They just landing on them late, trying to hurt people. Man, if you're a fan of that rough, rugged football, this documentary will give you that fix, man. And watching this, you remember what it was like when you hated the Eagles. You remember what it was like when you really hated the 49ers. The fact that that team breathed air. And it was just like, as a fan, you were just ready to go, man. Those days are long gone, people. But you just seen what it was like when you wanted to win, man. Like this team, especially them Jimmy Johnson days, man. You just was that, man. That was Cowboys right there, man. You know the triumph, the the fall from grace. Well, prior to that, starting from nothing really, because Jerry Jones did get the team, and first season they won in 15, right? But to see them climb that mountain and get there, and just how much people wanted it, man. It was so about winning Super Bowls, and they got the Super Bowl. And I think at that moment, Jerry knew if I put on the show, I can have that sizzle. And today you seen him still trying to have the sizzle, but it falling short because he has no steak. Now, so the point of making this video is, me watching this documentary, you can see that love for championship, that love for football, the love for football, I think is still there, but the love for winning the ultimate prize in football is just, it don't resonate the same with Jerry no more. And let's keep it real. Jerry loved football, but Jerry loved business more. And Jimmy Johnson, in my opinion, was the best balance of that, right? It balanced him out. Whereas, like, Jerry Jones was all about the sizzle and the flair and the, how do we get fans in the seats and how, and again, man, we're never going to act like Jerry Jones wasn't a phenomenal businessman. And I do think, I'm going to give Jerry this now. Jerry did kind of get a little bit of a raw deal when the team started winning, because when they was bad, he was the butt of all jokes. He was the one that was just got slaughtered through the media. And then when they started winning, it was all Jimmy Johnson, and it's like Jerry, like, come on, bro, like I had something to do with this too. But I say that because I'm looking back at that, and I'm comparing it to what we have now with the Cowboys, and the sizzle has become more important than the steak for the Cowboys now. And Jerry Jones don't have the motivating factor, that external motivating factors to go all in, right? When you look at Jerry Jones initially and the Dallas Cowboys, sorry, I'm trying to get over real quick, and people being, but it was to get this first Super Bowl, all right? Then it was to get that second one, and that was to prove that it was legit. And Jimmy Johnson being all about football, and it's all about that. And then getting that third one without Jimmy to solidify it and really say, look at me, I did this, was external internal motivating factors for Jerry. That's why he will go out and pay crazy amount of money for Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Caved in with because see, think about this. Emmitt Smith got leverage when the Cowboys were losing because Jerry valued winning. Now, if the Cowboys go out and go 0-2 and Michael don't get a contract, ain't got a contract, I don't think it moves Jerry the same. Right? I don't think it moved Jerry the same. And I don't think Jerry can muster up that kind of love for a Super Bowl no more. I don't think it's in him. Watching that drive, that desire, that will to prove everybody wrong. Everybody said he made a bad deal. Him wanting to hold up that trophy so bad and it meaning everything to him. I don't think that is there for Jerry Jones no more. I know it ain't there. From my observation, I know it ain't there for Jerry no more. And right now it's just about, but right now he's at an older age, and you know when you hit an older age, you start to do things that more comfortable for you. Chasing a championship, really diving in and winning a championship in the NFL is strenuous, is tiring, is freaking just a gauntlet, man. It takes so damn much. And I'm just outside looking in. I'm just talking about reach. I can't imagine what the players go through, what the general manager go through. And I don't think Jerry had that gusto to do that like that no more. Honestly. But his ego won't let him put that aside and say, hey, I can't, man. Let me put some people in that got that energy and that And it's easier for Jerry to do business. Jerry ain't got to get into the minutia and really put together a championship something and then take the credit and the blame. Actually, the Cowboys being okay, it's kind of cool. You go up there and say, hey man, you know what? Yeah, you know, we trying to put some things together. We doing this, move on. The pressure that of really going for a Super Bowl, I don't think Jerry is really willing to handle a lot of that anymore, man. And Jerry said something, and he said a lot in this interview. First of all, Jerry Jones is the most emotional guy. Jesus Christ, this man stay crying. But the one thing that he said when he got rid of Jimmy Johnson, his wife looked at him and said, "You just cannot let good be good." I'm paraphrasing, but saying something like, "You just won 2 damn Super Bowls, and here you is messing it up again." I think Jerry Jones he loves the grind. He loves that fight of proving something wrong. I think one of the things about Jerry is when he's at the top, and it's a little cynical, but you got to say a lot of great people have it. Somebody when they're at that top is not. It's not enough. I would rather tear this down and start all over than to just rest up here on my laurels. I think a lot of that is played into Jerry Jones' mindset. I'm sorry, this video here is a little all over the place, but I'm looking at Jerry Jones then and Jerry Jones now. It's not the same person. Not the same guy. That fire for a championship is not in Jerry no more. It's not, because you got to remember, during those times, the Dallas Cowboys was all he was doing. But at the same time, they was winning. Now he's doing everything. Jerry at the stock exchange, Jerry doing college sports, Jerry doing this, Jerry doing that. I think he's happy because he's doing business. We have to remember, Jerry was never what's the term called? Jerry was never X and O's in the weeds of NFL of football. He was always a businessman, and you're naturally going to revert back to, especially as you get older, you're going to revert back to what you're comfortable with. So, long-winded way of saying, man, I just don't know where we go from here as a Dallas Cowboy, because that guy that you seen push, even then he was egotistical, and even then he wanted his spotlight, but him getting the spotlight was through winning. That's not the case no more. So Anyway, man, I'm gonna make some more videos on this documentary. I promise you guys some. I know everybody don't want to see these. Everybody don't want my opinion on a lot of these, but this is to the people that really rock with me and really kind of want to go down memory lane a little bit with the boy, man. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you guys be great.